I believe this is episode 6, so let's get cracking. Oh, yeah, the camp, right. Ooh, I forgot I looked this good, this armor. Really nice armor.
Good. Willem has spoken. What did he tell you? He said the recruits go through hell. They're humiliated, spy on each other, get bullied. It's essentially torture. Raynor wouldn't stand for these methods. He rebelled and was summoned for night training.
Are you sure he used that term?
Yes. But he told me it's not really training. The recruits are summoned.
And the others beat them. Sometimes to death. I know.
You knew about this kind of training?
Yeah. I thought it was a thing of the past. What a monster. How dare he?
I'm so sorry. I'm lost for words. Tell me, did you learn anything new?
I scouted out the site. There's two parts of the barracks we should look at more closely. Rolf's quarters and the basement, which they refused to open for me.
You're full of anger, Sengots. Take a deep breath and think. Then tell us your plan.
Let's wait for nightfall. We'll sneak into the camp unseen, search the barracks, the private quarters, and then the basement.
We might also try to find out where this night training takes place.
Yes. I wouldn't want other young recruits to lose their lives tonight. Especially Wilhelm.
Hold on. There you go. So.
Let's find Rolf's office. He surely has the key to the basement.
Sneaky, sneaky. Congratulations for the work you have done. You have perfectly fulfilled your mission so far, and several of your ghost recruits have already accessed a position close to the governor's, as planned. Major Herman has informed me that you have suffered some casualties, but nothing susceptible of changing our plans. Continue on this path, and we should be ready to act shortly.
This letter is disturbing, Kurt. It confirms that several deaths have been disguised in order to keep this camp secret. But it says that the recruits trained here have been assigned to governors from different cities. And yet I'm sure that Constantine knows nothing about these elite units. The conclusion of the letter also confirms that the commander is pleased with what's been going on here.
So Torsten knew.
So it seems. Including about the deaths.
He's gone too far. He dishonors us all. Sieglinder was right.
Okay. The recruits have arrived in St. Matthews and perfectly, I can speak, fulfilled our expectations. I would not have expected anything less from one of my best students. I made sure that the commander knew that what a good job you did in your ghost camp. I have no doubt that he will know how to reward you. If the recruits we sent to the other cities are just as efficient, you will too. You will be major soon. Interesting. I don't see any keys. Oh. What's over here? Any loot? No. Anything interesting there? No. No. Okay. Worth a look. Sneaky, sneaky. Nothing interesting. Just a prison. Just a prison cell. Oh, didn't even use the key.
This room. What could have happened in here?
I know this smell only too well. Fear, blood, death.
These people have turned this place into a site of suffering. It will take years of work to erase its traces.
We have trained the new recruits as instructed. However, some of them seem to have a hard time with the lack of sleep. So they were sent to the black room to be toughened up. We suffered a casualty, but the experience was very successful. Even though they came out slightly weakened, they were much more cooperative afterwards. That's not very nice.
This document explains a lot. They torture the soldiers to break them. Rayner shows up on this list more than once. He gave them a lot of problems.
Those who resist too much are lynched during night training. Rolf, you'll pay for this.
Kurt, Wilhelm's name was added to tonight's training.
That's the young man who helped us, isn't it? They will probably kill him for it.
We can't let them kill him. We must stop this training immediately.
The risk is that Rolf will ambush us.
If this boy dies because of us, I will never forgive myself.
Fair point. Anything else in this place? No. There's lots of torture items.
I refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
You surprise me once again, Kurt. You're full of compassion for these youngsters.
They're just kids. There has to be a way to reason with them.
We'll do what we can, Kurt.
Damn,
I can't
that was
promise
actually a
anything
kill.
more.
I didn't realize that was a kill. Oops. I thought it was like stealth attack. Like, oh yeah, it's stealth attack. Where am I going? Was he gonna move? Oh shit. Did realize you see me. Yeah. I accidentally killed one of them. That's not gonna go well. Wait, I should have gone. Oh. Well, I guess I don't have a choice.
Kurt, you're so predictable.
I knew you were a bastard, but I didn't think you'd be part of this disgrace.
Have fun, soldiers! The traitors must die!
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
I won't repeat myself, recruits. Execute these traitors!
Soldiers, listen to your captain. You are the victims of these monsters, and we are here to save you. We surrendered without resistance, to avoid a fight, and to spare your lives.
Well, what do you want us to do? We have orders, and we know what will happen to us if we don't obey.
Enough! To arms! Attack!
Must I remind you what happened to Raina?
And however many others perished to fuel the ambitions of this camp's leader.
Is this what you were promised when you were recruited?
No. No. Honor and glory. We strayed far from all that. Let's surrender. Anything is better than dying here like dogs.
How dare you! You know what awaits you.
Shut up, you idiots. You're no longer in a position to threaten anyone.
You're finally here.
Sorry, Captain. The boy resisted longer than planned.
You were spared the shame of seeing how far your comrades have fallen.
What happened?
They surrendered, like the weaklings they are.
That should make the next night training sessions interesting.
What have you done with Wilhelm?
He received the punishment for traitors and insurgents, like Raina before him.
Kurt, I'm terribly sorry. We should have...
Saved him first. We're responsible for his death.
You're a bleeding heart, Kurt. But you know who's really responsible.
You're right. For Wilhelm! For Raina!
Recruits! Attack!
I didn't see the option to save him. Loot, loot, loot.
Will you be alright, Kurt?
Yes. Yes. I'll be fine. I'm just glad to know that this camp won't kill anyone else. You! Take care of the camp's survivors until you receive your transfer orders.
It would be an honor, Captain.
You'll stay here for now. I'll send men I trust to come get you soon.
What do you want us to do?
I'll need backup if I really want to put an end to all of this. We must go see Major Sieglinder in New Serene. I need to tell her what was going on here.
Are you sure she wasn't involved?
Her? Never. She's old school. She already held the commander at a distance because she didn't like the direction the Guard was headed. He would have sacked her, or worse, if she didn't have so much support within the Guard. I should have listened to her.
There's no use brooding over the past. Let's go. We'll go and see her immediately.
Sieglinder, I need to talk to you.
What's the matter, Kurt?
We've just returned from a training camp. A secret camp, where elite soldiers are trained. Through terror, humiliation, and torture.
Don't tell me that.
Yes. One of my recruits died, and he wasn't the only one. It is designed to create a regiment of assassins.
I am sorry, Kurt. I knew something was wrong, but I never would have thought it'd go that far.
We put an end to it all. We had to. But Torsten allowed it, even encouraged it.
I told you that the commander's ambition would end up leading us astray from the ideals of the Guard, and that we would pay the price for it.
Yes. At the time, I told you you were exaggerating. That he had his reasons.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to speak out, Sieglinde. And reveal the commander's project to the governor of the congregation.
If I were as close to him and his family as you are, I would have done so a long time ago.
I know. I feel so stupid for not having understood Torsten's scheme until now.
You've always been a loyal person, Kurt. And too many loyalties are sometimes hard to reconcile. But Torsten betrayed us all. I'm counting on you to make him pay for it.
Believe me, he won't get away with it. Goodbye, Sieglinde.
Goodbye, Kurt. My men and I stand with you.
That compensates a bit for the reputation I lost earlier, but that's hard. Why did you save that guy? I just didn't see the crest marker. Oh well. So it'll be right. Anything of interest? No. Side quest missions destroyed you. I can't mark them? Oh. Okay, so Eden. Where's Eden? No idea. I suppose I'll come across it eventually. What else can I do? Temporary arena? No. No. Ah. Wait, who's purchase again? Is he one of my followers? No, that's Kurt.
Blood, my friend. Do you?
Asking about... Nope.
I must leave you.
Oopsie. I don't know who can...
Oh, Norman, now
which is
do you need
Senya,
something?
father.
I've never heard you talk about your father. Who was he?
He was bad. This...
What happened to him?
He was killed. My mother
Yeah,
and he...
where these... Oh, that.
I must leave you. See you later.
Right, where to now? I think I'm just gonna go back to the... Oh, right, I know who that is. That's the, Inquisitor guy.
Desarde, can I do anything?
I must leave you.
Have you considered my proposition?
What was it again, precisely?
I've known the Mother Cardinal for quite some time. She is a formidable woman, gifted and diplomatically skilled. I fear that your cousin might be a little defenseless when dealing with her, and would like to give him a few weapons.
What do you have in mind?
Diplomacy is not only a matter of formal encounters and choreographed etiquette. If we had the means to action more personal leverage, the Mother Cardinal could not manipulate your cousin.
How could we ever find anything of that sort?
Everyone has nasty little secrets, my child. It's our task to discover Cornelia's.
Sure.
Very well. Let's go and discover what the governor would rather keep hidden from the world.
Excellent.
How would you like to go about this?
We must search her apartments in St. Matthias. They'll be guarded, of course. But if we are discreet, that shouldn't be a problem.
This is taking quite a risk. The congregation's reputation could suffer if we're caught, and my cousin's position would be weakened.
I know. But keep in mind that I know the palace extremely well. And if we want to be sure to pass without being noticed, we need only dress ourselves up as servants.
That would improve our chances. Well, let's do it.
Okay, it didn't go too badly then. And travel to there. Yeah, nothing of interest. That's why. Just checking. So left, right, and left. Um, Is any piece of armor I have on at the moment for this faction? Let's see if I can not find, if I can't find something else. No points. Okay, just checking. Do I have anything in there? Wow. When the hell did I get that? Okay. Merchant is there. Right.
Come closer. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to have a rummage around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
No, actually, it's. Purchase. Full doublet.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing. Don't hesitate to have a rummage.
It's a comfortable vest, but does it mean that it's Inquisition material? I don't know. Magic, yeah.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you.
Oh, going in hard. Well, actually, I don't really care about offending him, because actually I want to piss him off. I'm just doing this for the XP and for the story. Wrong button. What's over here? Nope, fake door. Okay, what's over here? Another fake door. What's over here? Aha! That's a real door. Now. Okay, go this way. Ooh, hello, loot. My free gold. And alchemy stuff.
This area of the palace is forbidden to visitors, by order of the Mother Cardinal.
We did not know. Please excuse us.
The basements are for servants only.
Very well. We'll go back up.
Comfortable vest. Okay, so everyone has to be wearing a comfortable vest. Got it. Thanks for telling me now. Back out. I will try to stealth it. I mean, there's no other choice, so... Because I went upstairs and it says, nope, you still have to go up. So I guess the story wants me to go stealth. At least to some degree.
Come closer. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to have a rummage around.
Buy 3 comfortable vests. 1, 2, 3.
Goodbye. May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Yeah, it totally works. Totally. Don't mind the helmet, the gloves, the boots, the cape. Big ass sword. Yeah, don't mind that. Just ignore it. It'll be fine. Sure it will. Yes, I am checking for loot. Nope, can't go down there. Okay. Have to go around this guy. Nope, nothing of interest there. Maybe behind? Nope. Get out of the way. Get in my way. Okay.
It's blocked. It's blocked.
Oh well. And no key around. Okay.
Ah, Your Excellency. The Enlightened must have sent you. I would like to ask a favor of you.
I'm listening.
As you may be aware, we suspected this island might be the one St. Lucius wrote about.
Did you?
We did, but let me explain. This island was where St. Matthias lived at the end of his life, and where he founded a perfect community. Some time ago, we created a village which we called Eden, following his example. We chose this place as it seemed to be the closest to the one described in the Holy Scriptures. It is a home to a community of converted islanders, accompanied and guided in their budding faith by our theologians. As you can imagine, it is of the utmost importance to us. All the more so because we discovered some tablets there, which were engraved by our founder.
An extraordinary discovery that confirms your suspicions.
I see you understand. Alas, these tablets were stolen, probably by the islanders who still reject our influence. I know that you are generally well accepted by the natives. That is why I was hoping that you could help us to retrieve what belongs to us.
I suppose I could go to Eden and try and retrieve them.
Marvelous. The leader of the community, Father Justinius, will be able to answer your questions. May the Enlightened assist you in this holy quest, Your Excellency.
Neither of you had to chat in these clothes. Totally not suspicious. We're completely servants again, right? These guys are servants again.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Anything to loot? No, nothing here.
Green blood, my friend. Do you?
Nope.
I must leave you.
Good day.
Okay. Ooh. Eminence, we have reorganized the basement room as you ordered. Damage caused by your excellent guests was substantial, and we regretfully had to replace the cabinet, which had been heavily stained. I hope you will find the new cabinet to your taste. I made sure the key to the room was on your desk as usual. Interesting. Can't find his desk. Oh well, maybe it's downstairs. Oh, yeah, next room. Fair enough. Technically desk is that one, not that, but hey. Who am I to judge? Maybe these religious xenophobes will... maybe they have a different meaning to desk. I don't know. Tuk tuk.
Ah, well. This is a very unique place. The smell of stupor and vice reign as its masters.
You're not wrong. We should search this place.
It's a brothel.
It seems that someone forgot their earring.
Ugh, here is an object of more than questionable taste. A woman from a good family would never wear it. It's junk. The kind of thing a courtesan would wear.
I didn't know you were an expert on the subject, Father.
The subject of jewelry?
No, of courtesans. For goodness sake, this room reeks of alcohol.
And not just any old alcohol, if my nose does not deceive me. Cornelia always had great taste when it came to drinking. We are here at the heart of human depravity, Outrageous luxury, excessively priced alcohol, obvious debauchery.
Surely this is enough to incriminate the Mother Cardinal.
No, my child. These things are common in certain circles, even in Soleil, unfortunately. Cornelia may well have organized these things for others. These parties might be of use in gaining some political favor. We must find out who is involved and learn more.
The earring that we found may help us with that. We could ask at the brothel if it belongs to a prostitute.
We should continue searching. Perhaps we missed something.
Oh, the beds, yeah. Basically, she has her own brothel.
Locked. Locked.
This account book lists many loans made from the money lender called the Magpie for various expenses, maybe? I don't know, various expenses. There's a corresponding money input which completely cancels it. The sums are astronomical, however there is no mention of where this money comes from. Yeah, it's various expenses. That's a spelling mistake. Anyway, there are also many recurring payments to a certain candy cane.
This document is highly important. By reading it carefully, you could learn a lot. The Mother Cardinal apparently borrows large amounts of money from a moneylender. Actually, enormous sums.
What's more, she does so quite regularly. How does she manage to give it all back?
And the name Candy Cane crops up several times. Quite suspicious, don't you think?
This sweet person must be doing her huge favors to get these sums. I think we have everything we need. There is probably a connection between these pleasure parties and the account books. Let's ask a few questions.
The moneylender is well established. He can be found near the main square. As for this Candy Cane, the name doesn't ring any bells to me, but the moneylender must know more about him.
We can also go and gather information at the Coin Tavern. Perhaps the manager knows him.
And that, kids, is why upgrading your equipment is important. Would not have been able to get in if I hadn't gotten that lock-picking upgrade. I don't think, at least. Maybe? I don't know. Right, everyone gets their equipment back.
Can I help you?
Yes, actually. I have a small favor to ask.
You don't look like you need money from me.
Nope.
I imagine that the name Candy Cane rings a bell.
Obviously. All of San Mateus knows that name.
Can you tell me about him?
I don't know him personally. We've never been introduced. But rumour has it that he often hangs out in the basement at the Coin Tavern.
I've been sent by the Mother Cardinal. She needs money. You know why.
That's unusual. She usually comes in person. Oh well, business is business after all. What do you want?
She has sent me to find out if she still owes money and to make a little withdrawal.
No debts to settle. Everything is in order, as always. How much does she need? Same as last time?
Yes, that would be perfect.
Excellent. Let her know that the usual conditions apply.
Do you think that will be all right for Candy Cane?
What do you mean for Candy Cane? Good Lord, are you crazy or something? I don't want to know what my clients get up to with their money.
I apologize. I'm not used to this. I thought that...
You think too much. Go and see him, sort your business out, and come back to see me when you know how much she needs.
Very well. Thank you very much.
Oops. Candy cane seems important. Alright, get rid of those
Don't
robes.
hesitate to have a rummage around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Just here.
Can I get you anything?
I'm here for something else. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
If you wish. What would you like to know?
Do you think that the Mother Cardinal may have ever been here?
Are you drunk or something?
What can you tell me about a certain Candy Cane?
Candy Cane? Everyone speaks about him, or has heard of him, but no one really knows him.
And what do they say about him?
Here, nothing. You need to go downstairs for that sort of thing.
To the games room and the brothel?
Yes, that's more the kind of place where they'd talk about him.
You sometimes deliver goods to your big clients, isn't that right?
Of course. The rich don't like to get drunk among mere mortals.
And have you ever supplied anyone from the palace?
Yes, that has happened. It suits them.
And who places these orders?
Well, a steward, of course. Don't you know how things work?
A woman? Dressed in a long green cloak?
No, the steward is more discreet. On the other hand, the person in the big green coat, the steward speaks to her sometimes. They know each other or work together.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
But big green cloak. Did I miss something? But where's just a quest marker on him?
Can I get you anything? Look who it...
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Yeah, don't need question mark anymore.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
On what would we be betting?
On the fights in the arena. You never heard of them? Quite a few come here and bet fortunes.
And do they win?
A few do. Others have less luck. But they do get the thrill either way, you see. And that's all that counts.
I imagine that the name Candy Cane rings a bell.
Obviously. Even though I would prefer it wasn't the case. He's a sort of organizer. He captures most of the beasts who fight in the arena.
How is that a problem?
Apparently, he's fixed a few fights. These kind of rumors aren't good for my business.
If that's the case, why don't you stop him?
He has friends, protectors. Without solid evidence, no one will lift a finger. And the only ones who wanted to speak of his cartel have disappeared.
Do you know where I can find him?
He often hangs out around the port at night, but I strongly advise you to stay away from the guy.
I know how to look after myself. Thanks for the information. Has the Mother Cardinal ever come here to place bets?
The Mother Cardinal? And why not Saint Matthias himself while you're at it?
I must be going.
Next time, then.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen, and it's free. Come and see me as soon as you have made your choice. You won't be disappointed. Of that I can assure you. Come on. So, have you found what you were looking for?
Let's just say that I'm gathering information.
My treasures are worth their price. I promise you that you will get your money's worth. For you, I'm sure we can make a special arrangement.
Here you are.
Thank you, my lord. I'll let you take your pick.
Thank you.
There are too many of you for me alone, my little lambs.
Sorry, madam, but we're here to ask other favors of you. This question might seem a little surprising, but do you know who this earring might belong to?
Why? It's mine. I lost it when... How did you get hold of it?
Are you sure you want to broach that subject here?
You're right. Come with me. Well, what do you want? Why are you giving me back my earring?
You know where we found it, don't you?
Obviously. I realized as soon as I got back that I'd lost it.
I imagine your pimp does not know that you take part in these parties. He doesn't dabble in this at all?
No. Do not say anything to him, I beg you. He's on my case enough as it is.
Then I suggest you answer my questions.
What would you like to know?
Could you tell us who you saw at the parties?
Rich people, or better. They seemed very rich and important to me, but I don't know them.
Do you think that an important person from Thélème could have partaken in these soirees?
You're thinking of Mother Cardinal, aren't you? You lot really think we are a bunch of degenerates.
You're hardly a shining example of virtue, my child. Just answer our questions.
Sorry, Father, I don't know the Mother Cardinal, but I strongly doubt she dabbles in that.
You don't think you could recognize her, and you don't think you've crossed paths. What a testimony. Do you know who organizes these parties?
Not really, no. A steward pays me when I go, but I don't see anyone else, apart from the clients.
You can't even give me a single name.
No. The only person who sometimes speaks to this steward is a woman who is always wearing a green coat. She never takes part in the festivities, but the steward rushes over whenever she arrives.
And 100% charisma.
Admit it, you must know more than you're letting on. It's virtually impossible not to recognize someone while being so close to these influential people, wouldn't you agree?
Well, I was able to recognize someone, once. Even with a mask on, I'm good at recognizing my clients.
Please continue. I'm all ears.
I don't want to implicate anyone, but he is of no real importance, and you've probably never even heard of him. It's the local moneylender.
I know very well who you're referring to, my dear.
But I didn't mention anything to you, huh? This stays between us.
I don't even remember the subject of this conversation anymore. This woman in the green coat, could you tell me about her?
She always hides her face and never joins us. Then she disappears into a little office and locks the door.
I see. She is quite important then. Do you know someone who goes by the name of Candy Cane?
Everyone does. He is a powerful person, so his name makes the rounds.
Have you ever spotted him at these pleasure parties?
In all honesty, I wouldn't even be able to recognize him. I've heard his name before, but that's all.
Thank you for your help.
Be sure not to mention this to anyone. I'd lose my clients if they suspected me of speaking about them, you know.
That's a fair point. What's your wrist door? Recognize that symbol. Where's the secret army thing? Oh, wow. The coin guard actually have their own access. Their own private access to the brothel.
Greetings. Quartermaster Herbert. I'm in charge of these barracks. And you are?
Desade, legate of the congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. And what can I do for you?
That will be all, Quartermaster. Thank you.
Yeah, that'll be all for now.
To my help! And death to the others!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Wait, can I level up my companion skills? How would I do this? Go here, and then... Nope, still mine. Okay. Answer is no. I bet the person in the woman in the green coat is the Mother Cardinal.
Can I get you anything?
Look who it is.
I'm looking for a woman who comes here. She always wears a long green coat.
Yes, I have seen this coat before, but I have no idea who is beneath it, if that's what you're asking. All I know is that I've seen her speaking to a regular, a steward of the palace who comes to place big orders. Always prime choice.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Oh, the bookmaker. Derp. Wrong door.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
I'm looking for someone. A woman wearing a big green coat.
Yeah, I know who you mean. She's a good client. She comes in, especially for the big fights, and she has prime information.
Do you know where I can find her?
No, I don't even know her name.
She wouldn't happen to be coming back to collect some winnings, would she?
No, and I can't really tell you when she'll show up next.
I must be going.
Next time, then.
So, how do you see things, my child?
I think that the usurer is lending money to the cardinal, and very significant sums at that. With this money, she bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat. And she also gives large amounts to a certain candy cane, known for fixing fights.
Not only does our dear Cornelia love betting games, but she also wouldn't think twice about cheating to win.
Maybe he's just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
We can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he will give us an answer.
So how did I get there? Oh. There and first left. I don't think I'm gonna get an answer out of him.
Good evening. Are you the one they call Candy Cane?
Who are you?
De Sardet, legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate, no less. I imagine in these cases, the one accompanying you is the famous Petrus.
You seem to be very well informed. Therefore, you might be able to answer my question. What do you know about a woman in a green coat?
Why would I tell you?
We know that you have business with this woman, and that she is actually the Mother Cardinal.
How did you... You would be better off forgetting that.
That's not exactly the response I'd imagined. But nevertheless, seems rather eloquent.
I told you to forget about it, or you'll soon run into trouble. Legate or no legate.
Come on, it was just an innocent little conversation. Goodbye, Mr. Kane.
Bye. And Godspeed.
We have enough information.
Really? Is the fact that she bets on fights that are potentially fixed enough for you?
It's already a huge scandal. Let me just think about it for a little while. I will find a way of putting this information to good use.
I have faith in you, Father.
Really? Reputation increase? There's no way I could even failed it.
Here comes our pay, boys!
Death to the others!
Anything interesting? No, no. I was upgraded, so. It's better quality, so maybe the upgrade can make it better. No, no. Nope, nothing of interest. Oh, weapons. No, no. Oh, I didn't realize he used magic. Nope, not giving you a better weapon. I ain't stupid. Okay, how the hell did I get out of here? This is a maze. Not where I wanted to end up, but hey, that works. Ooh, more loot. 2 coins. Ooh. Can't do anything with that. I suppose it all adds up. Ooh, ammo. How much ammo do I have? Ooh, 34 now. That's 35.
Don't hesitate to have a rummage around.
Sell a bunch of stuff. Maybe the what's her name? The native girl. She might want it. Oh, it did look nice. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Fuck. I accidentally sold them. I got confused. Again. Not the first time this happens. Don't want to increase the armor for it. Although it looks nice, I don't want it. Just on principle. Those boots do look nice. Yeah, I can afford it.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Still better. Is there a necklace? No. Should fix that. Anyway. Back to camp. Right, so now what do I do now? Offer Vasco my help.
Desarde, I intend to prove to the Admiral that I fully identify as a Naut once more. Without regrets, I will have to go through a test of loyalty. It will certainly be dangerous, but with your help, I am convinced that I will succeed. So, shall we go and see her?
Sure.
With pleasure. Let's see what adventure she has in store for us.
Can I improve them anymore? Yes, but I need more iron ore. I just need more to buy more iron ore then. Does this guy have any? Oh, it has to be refined. Whoops. So 50, that's a 60, 64, 74, wow, 64. Anyway, let's go. Oh.
Desarde, what can I do for you? Captain Vasco, I'm glad to see you again. Did you profit from your time on land?
I did, Admiral. That's why I've come to see you.
You want me to entrust you with a loyalty mission?
Indeed.
Very well. A short time ago, we lost one of our ships near the island. The reputation of the Nauts suffered from it.
I have heard about it. An incomprehensible sinking which fueled numerous rumors.
We cannot let the land dwellers think we are losing the sea. So I need someone to investigate and restore our reputation.
At your orders, Admiral, and with pleasure.
The shipwreck is stranded on the shore, southwest of the island, not far from Wen Xavier.
Thank you, Admiral.
I'm counting on you, Captain Vasco.
How hard can it be? I hope it's not the natives who attacked it, because that's going to be a dilemma. Oh, she does have a sword. Interesting, but I'll give her the tunic. And yes, I'm going to just fast travel. Oh, okay, 1 second. Okay, sorry for the interruption. We're back. So, the objective is go over there. Great. An area that I haven't actually discovered. Oh, friends. Loot, loot, loot.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Oh, there's a much easier way to do things, is use the actual path. That could help. Yeah, going back to the right direction. Oh, lots of friends.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint. Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's this way. Yeah. Oh, friends.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Blue blood!
Come here, my
They have skulls above them, but I don't care. Ooh. I think there was a good sword there. Let's have a look. Saber. Need agility 4. Agility 3. However, I think I know someone who might use it. It's one hell of a lot better. It's shorter, but she's better. message as before. That's okay. That's not what I wanted. That doesn't matter. Yep. Was it better? And the hat. Nope. Was that much better actually? Chest. Ooh. That's golden item. Stone needle. That's good. Anyway. Oh, friends.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Okay. Sure.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Oh, more friends.
Let's see if you can.
It probably has some kind of significance that I'm gonna forget about, but oh well. Oh, those things again. Hate those things. just going to try to shoot all of them. More of these guys? Anything secret around here? Nope. Okay. Let's have a look at how far it goes. Not too far, but how far? Ooh, there is a shrine. Ooh. Yeah, they did not have a nice day. Anyway, where would I put this point? Yeah, 200 blade. Just a tunnel. Very convenient. Oh. Let's have a look this way. Any loot?
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Yep. Ooh, yeah, he didn't have a good day. It did look like there was going to be an ambush, but was a bit late. Ooh, more guys who didn't have a good day.
Look, there it is.
I have never seen a boat on its side like this. It looks like the corpse of a Moranir.
plus 20, plus 40. Plus 20, plus 40. Plus 40. Plus 60. Ooh. And here 20, 40. A lot of damage. So I think it's a good place to end. I think I'm gonna go. So yeah. So for YouTube, like, subscribe, and see you next episode, or on Twitch. Hopefully on Twitch, because all these are going live on Twitch, and then I think the next episode that's going on up is in about next week, and I'm recording this on a Sunday, so that's, yeah, you're going to see this in 2 weeks. This episode is going live in 2 weeks from now. So if you want to see them live, come say hi. Come over here on Twitch and say hi. Okay. So see you next time. Bye.